Hey guys, today we are here with the Needles softball and baseball teams that took state this year. Also their basketball teams did too. So we had to come back out and see Mr. Parker and Miss Chandler. It's quite a history of these two coaches and their fathers coaching prior. So Mr. Parker, please tell us about your dad, kind of what got you into coaching for Needles.
Well, first of all, my dad coached here at Needles High School for 30 plus years, won multiple state championships. My brother and I are both raised here, played for him, were able to win state championship with him. We both went on to play ball in college, and then he went to coach in San Diego, and I ended up coming back here, coaching here at Needles, and got the opportunity to coach a lot of players here at Needles, including my sons.
That's awesome. Miss Chandler?
My dad started coaching in 2007, my sister's freshman year. He had coached our teams growing up our whole lives. So when my sister made the transition to high school, I think Billy Powell was looking for an assistant, and so my dad stepped in. And then he went those 4 years with my sister. He won state all 4 years as a coach, and then with me again as my senior year. And then after that, he took a break, and then because my sister and I were playing in college. So he wanted to come watch us, and then after we got done playing, we all came back and we all started coaching again together. So he was awesome. He was a big influence as to why my sister and I both wanted to be coaches. So we wouldn't love the sport if it weren't for him.
No, that's a lot of pressure for both of you guys to win state.
Yeah.
Pretty cool that you got to coach your own sons and kind of, go through that. You have a baby that will be coming up through the school district. Needles history is pretty crazy. So even with having your own children, you have your friends' kids. I mean, this goes back so far. If you've ever been to a Needles game, you know that they travel loud and proud. No matter where they're going, how far, it does not matter. The exciting thing is you guys both have seniors that are going off to school. What, can we introduce them and kind of talk about where you guys are going and what you guys are doing?
Yeah.
We have 6 seniors this year, 3 baseball players, 3 softball players, all going to the next level. For baseball, we got Colin Smith, Logan Parker, and Talon Paget. Both Talon and Logan are going to Pasadena, and Colin here is going to Cochise.
We have Jalen Garcia, Riley Willis, and Annalise Keller. Jalen will be playing softball at Augustana University. Riley will be playing basketball at Concordia University and Arbor, and then Annalise will be playing softball at Saracoso.
Guys, tell me a little bit about it being your senior year, going off to school, and being able to say we won state, all of us. How does that feel?
Pretty crazy.
What's the defining moment of your seasons?
Well, I guess winning state. It was pretty crazy. We've all wanted to do it since we were little, and we came up short last few years. So getting it done this year is pretty cool.
He's kind of shy. He's a soft talker. Anybody else? There's got to be some moment out there
I'm just glad we got to win it with the people we've been growing up with. So
Yeah. So have you guys always played baseball, or is it something that you just started in high school?
yeah, we've all played growing up with each other, like literally all of us. Yeah, since little league, dude. Yeah, literally.
Any other sports you guys play?
Basketball and football.
How many of you were on the winning basketball team as well?
There's 3 of us.
That's pretty exciting. Those are bragging rights, huh? Are you guys going to come back and coach your kids?
We'll see.
How about you girls?
Same thing. I think it was pretty special to just end our softball, Riley's ending her softball journey, and then Annalise is going to go continue to play, but we played at softball in that field our whole pretty much career, so it was just fun to end it there and win a state championship. We won our we three-peated this year, so, and then we won our division too, so it was fun.
How exciting. Are you guys coming back to coach your kids? With Miss Abby? What else? What was the defining moment out there? Let's talk about it. Nobody? Everybody's shy? Anybody?
Liana hit her first home run in the state game.
In the state game? That's
Pretty
exciting.
Yeah, I got my biggest hype man over here. The guys super excited for me. And Emmy had hit one the games prior to that, so that was exciting for her as well.
Who's all home run hitters?
We had 4 home runs from 4 different people in the state tournament, so I think that speaks volumes about our offense.
Yeah, that's not easy, right? How about you guys, home runners?
We don't have very many, but
So we had a defining moment from you in the newspaper. They caught you. What was that about?
Coach decided to give me a call, let me get in at bat, and took a chance.
JD's calling card is they need a hit. So he was able to get that hit and come around second base and tell, hey, I got you, coach.
It was pretty cool. It's always nice when you have that player that just shows up just when you need them, right? How about for you, coaches? I mean, you obviously have been coaching a long time. And to really take this moment to have the basketball teams both win state. How many of you girls were on the basketball team? Yeah, so that's huge, right? You get to leave this town. You were telling me that there was one other time that it happened.
Yeah, the crazy thing is not the first time Needles has done this. They did this in 2009 where both basketball teams and then both baseball and softball won. So it's cool that we've done it in the past. Don't tell my sister this, but she's been a part of every single, she was a part of the 2009 one, now she's a part of this one.
She might be the key factor, is this what she's going to say? So will
Yeah,
you look
Mr.
at
Parker
this?
was too, so don't let their head, he was too. I guess I was the only coach not a part of it. I was still in middle school, it doesn't count.
You're the baby of the bunch.
Yeah, so I think that just speaks volumes too about how strong our athletics have been historically, really.
Yeah.
I know that we're a small town, so a lot of what we get to do is just play sports growing up. We just get to play since we were little at our rec center where we were playing like the Tiny Tots basketball.
Yes.
And so I'm sure the boys and girls can both say they've been playing since they were 3 years old.
Yeah.
Because we are lucky enough to have the rec programs to support it, because in a small town, that's what we get to do. So
I love that you brought
yeah.
that up, because that's actually a key piece to my kids and my kids' puzzle. You know, the very first sport that you could play out here is either AYSO soccer or start at the Needles Rec. So congratulations, Needles Rec, because I think really it's a piece of everyone's history who lives locally in the tri-state area, due to the fact that you could start them at like 3 and a half. How many of you guys played rec ball at everybody? How about you guys? Let's talk a little bit about so when you don't become this super baseball player by just going to practice and going home and playing games, how many of you guys, tell me a little bit about what you guys do outside of practice or outside your time with coach to kind of keep your bodies going and fueled?
I was pretty lucky. My dad, he kind of pushes me a lot, and I mean, he gets mad at me when I'm not doing something outside of practice, so I kind of get on his good side.
Let's talk a little bit about that. So with that comes the pressure from parents, right? So we expect you to go to practice. We expect you to work out after. We expect you to get good grades, because that's number one. How do you kind of handle that pressure?
Luckily, our teachers help us a lot. They're very lenient with some of this stuff. They help out a lot of the athletes, so we can work on our stuff in class and just do what we got to do to keep working outside of school and all that.
Because I saw a lot of you guys get awards last night. How about you guys? How do you guys handle the pressure? Miss Riley, I'm looking at you.
I guess just communicating with the teachers, managing your time, keeping on top of all of your stuff, and making to-do lists, keeping your priorities straight.
What would you guys say to the kid who, I mean, I kind of look around and I feel like everyone has a lot of parent support, right? Which is super important, and teacher support, which is super important. But not everybody has that. So what would you say to that kid who maybe is just feeling a little tired and a little exhausted and doesn't really know how to push themselves? Where do you kind of find your guys' drive? Yeah.
I don't know. Like, where do we get our motivation?
Yeah.
I think it comes from yourself, but like, your parents, they obviously want you to do good in school, so that's what motivates me. So.
How about you?
I think our coaches push us a lot, and if we have like, say we're missing a bunch of one class and we need to make up work, they're very lenient on it, and if we need to go to tutoring instead of practice, they understand.
Right, because it doesn't always come easy, right? You have to work for it. How about you guys? How about you?
I'm just motivated by my brother and my parents. That's all.
Who's your brother?
Yeah, that's right.
What? How did I know that? You guys are so cute. Look how cute these kids are.
These guys are real self-motivated. They have been in this group, like I said, they've been playing for a really long time. I know I've had several of them over some travel ball years. But but not just the athletic side of it. They do a lot of individual stuff on their own, and they'll be down in the field before we even get there. A lot of them are taking AP classes, college classes, so they do manage this stuff on their own. I think it's something that they want to strive for, get to the next level. Our softball, baseball programs, our athletic programs have had a lot of success in getting guys to the next level, and that's what it's about. Whether it be junior college to a 4-year, at some point, we just want to get them out there and get exposed to as much opportunities as they can. And that's why we play 30-plus games a season. They play the travel balls and getting all that experience. And it's really driven me to see what is out there.
I think that you always will find when you get athletes like these and strong roots like these is that you have the parents, teachers, and coaches who really send these kids to the next level, right? But it's also the fire inside you. Yes. Well, congratulations on your state win. You want to say anything? Oh. Are you guys the younger kids?
Yeah.
Who's on the team next year? Raise your hand if you're here. All right. How about you guys? Oh, a lot of them. So you're not losing too many.
No.
You're losing
3.
quite a few. Yeah.
We're losing 3.
Oh man, we're gonna miss
I do
you
want to thank
guys.
these guys. These guys, they've been around the house, growing up with Logan and everything. And they have a bright future ahead of them, the girls as well. We want to wish you guys, seniors, the best of luck getting out there. Congratulate you on getting to your goal.
Yeah, I'm gonna cry. I'm emotional for you guys. I mean, we've been watching you guys with the Athletes of the Week and, the ACES Awards. I mean, we get to come and kind of do these interviews. And I think the one thing that we find and we walk away from the interviews is that these kids are amazing. The coaches are amazing. The teachers are amazing. And again, I'll say this 100 times over and over. Needles has this grounded root that just is like no other. Small or not, it doesn't even matter. So thank you for having us today. Congratulations on your state
We're not
win.
going anywhere. We got a great group coming back.
They're gonna win next year. Are you guys? Yeah.
We're gonna work hard.
Well, you guys are on your 3rd win.
Yeah.
So-
We always just have our mentality is that you're only as good as your last game. You have to earn everything. So we're going to come back with that goal for sure. But we're going to come back and work our butts off every day so we can put ourselves in a position to do
You want
that
to keep
again.
it, right?
Yeah, and I do want to say, we're talking about academics and stuff. Our girls were actually the academic state champions this year as well.
What? That's
We didn't have as many away games this year, but in the past we've made them have study hall together. We've made them go to tutoring, just because we know that if they do want to go to the next level, that colleges pay attention to that too, right? And that can get them more money when they go, and just everything like that. And then just mirroring what Coach Parker said, thanks to our seniors, we always talk about leaving our jersey better, and these 3 have left their jerseys much better than they saw them, so when they first got them.
Who's
So.
taking your guys' numbers? Do you guys
Some
give your
freshmen,
numbers
probably.
away, or do you take them
Yeah.
with you?
I mean, I wish we could take them, but
Let's end on this note. I'd love for you to say something to your dad. I mean, he's
Oh,
inspired
gosh,
you and
really?
got you there. I'd love for you to say something to your dad. For me, I kind of always hone in on the fact, really, that your dad's, started kind of this, and you guys have went off to school, which is very important, and then come back to really give that gift back.
Nah, I just want to say thanks. It was obviously playing for you, going through all that through college and everything, being able to come back and coach with you, and being able to coach 2 sons, future one coming up as well, and Nate in college. Just want to say thanks and give me the opportunity to do that. It's a family thing, so it's a great ride.
Love it.
His dad's not here. He doesn't have to say it straight to his
I
face.
know.
I just want to say, thanks for never treating me like the coach's kid. You're always harder on me than everyone else, and it paid off in my life. And I know I speak for my sister too. We wouldn't love this sport if it weren't for you. You're the reason that we're here, and you're the reason that we went to college and played. And you're the reason why we get to share our love with these girls now. And now you've got 2 granddaughters to coach, so you
Oh,
can't,
come over
you
here.
can't go anywhere,
Come on,
Papa.
come on.
You've got 2 little ones to coach, so.
Show him, Jack.
Ken gets to coach the boy.
There's the baby. There's the pops. So I would just like to say to all the coaches It's a lot of attitudes going on right here. So if you're a coach, remember that you matter, you're changing lives. Congratulations to your run, congratulations to your run. I am sure that we'll be back here next year in this same format, this same situation. I hope that you guys come back. Maybe I would love to do a recap. So maybe next summer when you're back, come see us, and so we can kind of talk about where you guys went and how it's going for you. Gosh, you're gonna make me cry. I'm feeling emotional, but I think it's cool because it really is a lot to coach a team, and it is a lot of pressure. And again, the history that goes with Needles and kind of what these guys are doing is pretty cool. You want to say anything to your coaches?
No.
Oh, come on, Riley.
No, I'm gonna cry. Me too.
How about you? You guys want to say anything to your coaches?
Oh yeah, I want to thank Coach Parker. He's been around us since we were literally like 3 or 4 years old, just coaching. And my dad was always our little league coach, and because he was always just in high school. But once we got older, we kind of just went right into it, and it worked out pretty good, I think.
Yeah, I want to thank my dad. He's pushed me a lot throughout the years, making me grow as a baseball player and as a person too. I just want to thank the time that I had with him.
Yeah, I want to thank Coach Parker. He just always pushed me as a kid. I was always on his travel team with Logan, Havasu, and Little League. So yeah.
I just want to thank the Chandlers, their family, for coaching me the last 4 years. The softball team has really forced me out of my shell and like made me a whole new person and give me skills that I can take into any area of my life, not just softball. And I'm really grateful for that.
Yeah, thank you guys for not, giving up on us, pushing us. Oh gosh. Not giving up on us and pushing us to be our very best. And there's a lot of thanks to you guys. They're just the best coaches in the whole world. They make it so easy to show up to practice because they're just so fun. They've taught us so much about ourselves and about softball, and it's nice to play for people who feel like family. And I miss them.
Hey guys, thank you for showing up today. Congratulations. We'll see you here next year. Good job, coaches. Good job, students. All right, guys. Have a good
Can
day.
we thank you really quick?
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you for showing up for these Needles kids and including them in Athlete of the Week and including us in the Traces and the Aces Awards and all that stuff. We really appreciate what you guys are doing for athletes in the Tri-State.
Shane,
Because,
Matt,
yeah,
newspaper, we appreciate the coverage, support the
Yeah.
athletes.
our Tri-State's better because of you guys.
Oh, well, no, I'm going to cry. Well, thank you. Thank you guys for showing up. We appreciate you. Thank you for allowing us always to come. I mean, you guys are stars, so it's our honor to show up for you. Hey, guys, shop local, support local. Come watch a Needles game. Have a good day.